Michael, thank you so much for taking the time to answer the questions that you did not have the opportunity to ask before. Um, as a closing statement, what is it that's going to make you different that you would like to share with our voters in closing that'll help us?
Okay, I can do that. I listen to the Steves, and if you listen to the News 12 debate on news12.com, you'll see their closing statements. And what they are trying to do, not very effectively, is show you that there's such a contrast between the two of them. Fact is, there's no contrast between the two of them. It's very little difference that was said. They just snipe at each other and complain about each other. And really, that's not what we need. That's what's going on in Congress now. Congress does not work because the Democrats and Republicans just snipe at each other. So what I'm asking is that you vote Libertarian this one time, because how can you vote for the same Democrat, Republican, and expect anything to change? Nothing's going to change, no matter who wins. The only chance we have, especially in the 3rd District, is to vote for something different. And I represent a different point of view. And I think it's the beginning of a trend for liberty-minded people throughout the country, that the liberty movement, which is what they call the libertarian movement, is one that will allow people to be free as individuals and will all work things out in a good way for this country. We're not going to make anything different if we vote for them. So I'm asking you to vote Libertarian this one time. We can always go back to the old spend and tax ways of the Democrats and Republicans, but that's not going to get us out of the fix and the mess that we're in. So I'm asking you to vote Libertarian this one time. And I think that we can do it. We can bring our troops home. We can lower the debt. We can bring the federal government down to its constitutional size. The Steves are not talking about any of this. They're just talking about divisive terms, the war on women, the class warfare. They're not talking about any real change. They're just trying to snipe at each other. I'm talking about real change. And what I'm talking about is going back to the way the founding fathers had meant it. Follow the Constitution. Make the Constitution the basis for our government. Get rid of these liberty removing and acts like the NDAA and the Patriot Act. Bring our troops home. Let's treat our troops with the respect they deserve by giving them full health care and taking care of them and help them reintegrate into society. We're not doing that. We're losing this battle, and we cannot afford to do that. So I'm asking you to vote Libertarian this one time. We can always go back to the nonsense that's been going on, but we may not have to. Let's get some real change in there. Thank you very much, and I want to thank everybody except News 12 for allowing me to speak. I'm sorry that you had to do it on this term and in this way as an afterthought, but I appreciate the opportunity, Terry, and I'm glad that we did this together.
Thank you.
And I hope we can make some real changes at this election, which is on November 6th, and it's a very important election for the people of the 3rd CD. Thank you very much.